Hey y'all, it's Michael and I got a battle here versus SSLaertes, Andrew, the guy who previously narrated my video, and we're doing a mixed tier fight. He's from pokecommunity, so if you ever see him, go check him out. He doesn't have a YouTube, so unfortunately he can't really say much on that end. But anyways, let's get the battle started. I lead with Specs Moltres, and he leads with his Uxie, and I just go straight for the air slash, not wanting to overpredict. I did overpredict, and I made a safe move instead of going for the overheat. So after I do that, I just switch out because there's really no point, and he does set up Stealth Rock, so that sucks, but I am able to get my Earth Ring in and get a Sword Stance because I know that this thing can't really do much to me. So I do get my Sword Stance up, and my Toxicor activates, so it activates my Quick Feet, I believe. So here we go. I go for the Fire Punch, and of course I really don't think it matters because I have Sword Stance plus 4 times effective, so that's really GG for the fortress. He sends in his Gallade, and Gallade's only priority, well, I think Gallade also has Vacuum Wave, but most of them run Shadow Sneak, so even if this had priority Shadow Sneak, it couldn't affect Earth Ring, so I'm going to outspeed that thing, which proves that I do have Quick Feet, and take it out with Facade. He sends in his Mighty Enna now, which intimidates me, and might have been a better play to send that out in the beginning to get the Intimidate drop off, and then switch back to Fortress and whatnot. But in any case, he does what he does. He crunches, doesn't get the kill, but after Toxic will kill me. However, I am able to take out a third of his Pokemon, one half of his Pokemon with this Earth Ring. So this Earth Ring really came through for me. It really like broke open the game completely because already he's down to like Uxie and some other pokes. So he sends back in Uxie, and I predict this back to the lead just because that's what most people do. So I go for my Espeon, who carries Signal Beam, and this is Choice Specs, so I know it's going to do a lot, but I'm expecting a kill, and it actually does not. He knocks me off and knocks off my Choice Specs, which is a good and a bad thing. Good in that it's good for me because now I have more latitude on my moves, but it's bad because I lose power that I really wanted. So another Signal Beam will take him out because I just don't want to predict. I go straight for it, and that's pretty good. So he sent in his Melodic, and I just go for the Hyper Beam just because on Choice Specs, I mean, that would have wrecked, but I also know that I save Hyper Beam just for do or die situations, so it's really not something I'd use mid-game, but I know Espeon's pretty much going to die to this thing, so it doesn't really matter. I go to Moltres here, and I don't want to go for the HP Grass, so I go for the Overheat because that's pretty much going to do the most amount of damage for me. I really don't think HP Grass would take this out, and he lives with like 2 HP, and that really sucks because he recovers. What the hell was that? Okay. So, wow, okay, so I switch out and I go into Venusaur because I know I can pretty much handle this thing, and he recovers up back to full health, but that's okay because I go for the Sleep Powder next turn with Venusaur because I know I'm faster, and I'm really hoping that Sleep Powder will hit, and it does hit, which is really good because now I can set up a Leech Seed and just drain this thing's HP. So first I want to knock off his Life Orb so that if he wakes up, he probably runs the Ice Beam because it's a Life Orb set, so it's an attacker. And I don't want this thing to do like too much damage to me because I can probably beat it given enough sleep turns, but I don't want him to do too much damage to me. So I get my seeds up now, and he's still sleeping, which is really good. And I'm just going to proceed to go for Sludge Bomb because that's my only attacking move. And even though he sleeps and Marvel Scale's activated, it really doesn't matter because Sludge Bomb is a special attack move, especially hitting. So I go for Sludge Bomb again just because I want to get damage off on this thing, and he finally wakes up and goes for the Ice Beam, but after Life Orb, he's unable to do much to me. Like, he goes barely over half, no freeze hacks, which is good, and after Lefties and Leech Seed, that's pretty much gonna heal me back up over half, and he cannot 2-hit KO me without a crit, so I'm able to get my Sludge Bomb off, and that's pretty much a good game to the Melodic. Now his last Pokemon is Blaziken, and this is a really interesting set. I do win the speed tie here because we're both max speed, and we have the same base speed, so he totally got lucky there with the Sleep Powder miss, and he's able to set up a sub and then goes for the Focus Punch, which is epic. That's like a sweet Blaziken, like that's pretty sweet, freaking cool. And I know that I could probably live one, but it's going to do a hell of a lot to Venusaur, far beyond anything I could recover back, so I know I have to just use Venusaur's fodder to break his sub, And with my next Pokemon that I'm going to send in, it really doesn't matter either way, but it would be nice to just get a clean hit on this thing. So right here, I was still under the impression that I was faster, but it was actually speed tie, because you see he's up first. So my knockoff won't knock off his leftovers, and that sucks. So he goes for the Focus Punch again, but luckily I'm at least able to get rid of the sub, so it really doesn't matter because I have Pokemon that can revenge his Venusaur. So after I break his sub, Rough House goes for the Focus Punch and takes out Venusaur. And now I just send in my last poke, which is not my last one, but it's gonna destroy this thing. It's a Salamence, so after the Intimidate drop, this thing is worthless, and I resist its Focus Punch, so and fire attack. So I go for the Aqua Tail just because it's different, and it'd be cool to finish off the game with that Aqua Tail. So that's gonna take out Rough House, and that's a good game. So GG Andrew, SSLaertes. It was a really enjoyable match. Y'all should really be on the lookout for him because he really doesn't battle much, and that showed that he has great potential for this game. So I wish I could really say check him out, but I can't. But if you ever see him, SSLaertes, that's your guy. So go check him, go battle him, challenge him, whatever, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.